Hey, Truth Unravelers, welcome back to Fact or Friction. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often misunderstood: GMOs, or genetically modified organisms. Whether you're a science buff or just curious about your food, we'll explore the ultimate truths and myths surrounding GMOs, why they matter, and how they impact our health and environment. Let's get started. First, let's address the elephant in the room. What is GMO? Now we're hitting up the campus to ask a really important question among the students. Alright, now let's find out what the fellow students of the campus think about it. Come on! Hey, do you know what GMOs are?
Kinda. I think it has to do with something with food being modified.
Oh, do you think that they're good or bad?
I think they're bad because I've heard that they can be harmful.
Oh, I see. That's an interesting perspective. Let's keep that in mind. Excuse me there, I have a question. The question's about GMOs. Are you against GMOs or are you with GMOs?
Well, I'm for them. I mean, if they can feed more people and use fewer resources, then why not?
I see an amazing perspective and definitely potential there. Looks like there's a mix of feelings here. We got fear, acceptance, and uncertainty. So why don't we dive deeper into these opinions and explore the facts between GMOs? To help us out, I'm handing over to my co-host, Chelsey Ragmac, who will break down the ultimate truths and myths about GMOs. Take it away.
Thank you, and let's address the elephant in the room and get into the science behind GMOs. Genetic engineering that scientists call from the DNA of living organisms, revolutionizing both agriculture and biotechnology by creating genetically modified organisms. So, how does this relate to GMO? Well, when we modify a plant or animal genetic material, we create a GMO. Let's ask our local scientists about how GMOs are created. Hey everyone, today we're with Dr. Geomarie, Ramantin, a licensed scientist in genetic engineering. We're diving into how GMOs are created. Thank you for joining us, Dr. Geomarie. Thank you for having me. Let's get straight into it. Can you walk us through the steps on how GMOs were created?
Of course. So first, scientists select a desirable trait. For example, with wheaty corn, we want to make it resistant to certain pests.
So how do we achieve that?
So we isolate the gene from the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis, which produces a protein toxic to those pests. Then we use a method like Agrobacterium tumefaciens to insert this gene into the corn's DNA.
Got it. Can you give another example?
Well, sure. For golden rice, scientists added genes that produce beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body, addressing nutritional deficiencies in some regions.
How can you ensure that these modifications are safe?
Well, after lab testing, we conduct field trials and comprehensive risk assessments to evaluate potential health and environmental impacts.
Thanks for breaking that down, Dr. Geomarie. It's amazing how these processes are very targeted.
Absolutely, the science behind GMOs is both complex and beneficial.
Stay tuned as we explore more about GMOs and their impact.
Hey everyone, today we're diving into the benefits and disadvantages of GMOs and the controversy surrounding them. First, let's talk about the benefits. GMOs can lead to increased crop yields, which is crucial for feeding a growing global population. They can also be engineered to resist pests and diseases, reducing the need for chemical pesticides. Additionally, GMOs can be modified for nutritional enhancements like golden rice, which helps combat vitamin A deficiency. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. There are significant disadvantages and concerns. Some people worry about the long-term health effects of consuming GMOs, even though scientific consensus generally finds them safe. Environmental concerns are also prominent. critics argue that GMOs can lead to reduced biodiversity and contribute to the development of superweeds resistant to herbicides.
And let's not forget the ethical controversies. Many people advocate for labeling GMOs to allow consumers to make informed choices, while others argue that this could unfairly stigmatize these foods.
So, while GMOs offer promising benefits in agriculture, they also come with valid concerns and debates. It's important to stay informed and consider all sides of the discussion.
Now let's have some fun. We're diving into a game called Myth, Unplug, Fact, or Fiction. I'll read some common myth, and our guest here is our main host of this show, Mr. Abelard Pelaez. So we'll guess whether it's true or false. Are you ready? So let's begin. Alright, here's the first myth. GMOs are harmful to human health. Is it true or false?
I think that's true.
Well, the answer is false because numerous studies shows that GMOs are safe for human consumption. Next, we have GMOs can cause environmental harm. Is it true or false?
I think it's true.
This one's a bit tricky, but it can be true in certain contexts. While some argues that GMOs can lead to biodiversity loss, so if that's the case, then responsible management is the key. And finally, all GMOs are bad for the environment. Is it true or false?
That is false.
That's correct because some GMOs can actually reduce the need for pesticides and promote farming practices. So, Mr. Abelard, you passed the test.
Yeah, Kate. You can go now. Thanks for joining us for today as we explore the world of GMOs as well as tackle the benefits and disadvantages and as well as busted some myths. Remember, staying informed is the key. And if you got any questions or topic, let us know below the comments below. Until next time, stay curious and keep on exploring. Thank you.
I'll read some common myths and our main
Doon ka, Jim.
Good morning, Chelsey. Pag-happy birthday sa Chelsey.
Happy birthday!
Okay na, okay.